Hi guys, welcome back to Angel Love Tarot. Today is going to be a slow reading. I've been reading a little fast lately and I feel like I might be missing some things. Let's see what's happening with Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine for today, and the connection in between. So, Divine Feminine, lots of energy for Divine Feminine today. Okay, so we have Divine Feminine has the King of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. The King of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. So I feel like Divine Feminine is feeling very solid, grounded today. She's feeling powerful. She's feeling like even though this is the Two of Swords, I still feel like there's some clarity around her position. So I feel like she sees herself more as, I have options. I have choices. Even though I care about this person, I'm not going to let this person keep me in a chokehold. Like, if they're not going to treat me right, I need to accept that as opposed to just like hoping and praying that this person will change. I feel like Divine Feminine has gotten to a place where she has like earned her stripes. She's like, I know who I am because of the hard work that I've already done. And I'm not going to let somebody come in and make me second guess myself. Okay. Let's see what Divine Masculine has to say. Divine Masculine. Let's see. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like Divine Masculine is saying like, I really fucked this up kind of. Like I had everything that I wanted and now I don't. It feels like something has slipped through his fingers. It's feeling like regretful about something. Yeah. I just feel like they're not happy. Yeah, exactly. And the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like this person gambled with your love. This person took a gamble. They were thinking like, I can just play with this person. This person is somebody fun to play with. And I think now they're starting to feel like, you picked the wrong one to play with, kind of. And I feel like they think that you're playing games. Like, they don't even realize that you're a serious person. Like, you don't play with people's feelings. And I feel like this person played with your feelings. So let's see what the connection in between has to say. So we have the Page of Cups in reverse. The Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, exactly. I'm hearing like one of these things is not like the other. So I feel like, there's a huge disconnect. I don't know if the color orange means anything to anybody, but it could. I feel like there's an innocence in the connection of like something to do with like, the fantasy is over. Like how I viewed you is over. So I feel like you can't go back. I feel like steps were skipped where it's like you meet somebody and you're kind of in like a fantasy, like, the honeymoon stage. I feel like the honeymoon stage in this connection was really, really short and it ended like fast. Yeah, so I feel like the Fool card. You see how like this person is kind of like a child? So I feel like, childhood is a special time. This should be cherished, but you can't go back. So that's how I feel like with the connection. It's like, you can't go back to how things were. Like, it's never going to be like that again. Let me see. Divine Feminine. I feel like it's just never going to be the same way that it was. Oh. Okay, Divine Feminine has the World card. So I feel like Divine Feminine is really focused on her internal world. Like, she's trying to find clarity and peace again. I feel like Divine Feminine is trying to find her center, gain her confidence back after this blow. Because I feel like it really affected her confidence. Like, she felt like, if you didn't want to be with me, that's okay. But what you did was to purposely come in my life to hurt me. And that's the painful part, It's not the rejection. So I feel like the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like the juice is not worth the squeeze on this situation right now. I feel like Divine Feminine is feeling defeated in her, like her motivations. Like, it's kind of like when you want something to happen so bad for so long and then it doesn't happen and you're like, all right, fine. Like, I'll just give this up. I'll pick a new dream, I'll pick a new person. Like, I'm not going to just keep holding on to something that's not working, basically. Not working. So let's see what Divine Masculine has to say. Divine Masculine. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles upright. So I'm not sure if Divine Masculine maybe had a conversation with somebody who's like older, a relative maybe, talking about you, letting them know the situation, and like this person could be giving them advice on like what to do, what to say, how to fix things. I feel like Divine Masculine has all Pentacles. And so the Pentacles are about the earthly realm. The Pentacles are about things that you can taste, touch, and feel. So I feel like he's being more practical. I feel like his energy before was very ethereal, like out there somewhere. It wasn't grounded in reality. So I feel like the fact that he has all these pentacles means that he's finally seeing life for what it is. Like, if you cut yourself, you're gonna bleed. Like, you're gonna bleed. If you don't get bandaged, you could bleed to death. Like, if you don't eat food, you will starve to death. So all of your information, all of your knowledge, everything that you think that you know, all of the manipulation is not going to save you from starving to death. If you don't go to work, make money, go to the grocery store, buy food, and then eat it. You know what I mean? So it's very like, it's practical step by step. Let's see what else Divine Masculine has to say. Divine Masculine. One more for Divine Masculine. Okay. And we have Pentacles again. I've never seen this. He has all Pentacles in his energy. But this one is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like Divine Masculine is saying, you know, I want to be like you. You have the King of Pentacles upright. So I feel like this person sees themselves as close to you, as a partner to you. I'm hearing like in values, which I'm surprised because it doesn't seem like that on the surface. But I feel like, you know, this person wants to be just like you. But maybe they don't know how, and that's why it's in reverse. And I feel like, you know, I'm not sure if Divine Feminine is in a space where she wants to be a teacher. Like, I feel like she's been there, done that, and she's like, you know, I'm not here to teach anybody how to respect. You know, I'm not here to teach a grown man how to be a grown man. Like, if you don't know how to be a grown man by now, you know, like, the ship has friggin' sailed. Like, what is your problem? And I also feel like Divine Masculine may hold more feminine energy than you, even though he's the male, I should say. I feel like maybe this person was coddled a lot. Like, maybe people in their life always came to save them. Maybe they never had to deal with responsibility. Maybe they're used to getting away with things. Maybe there was somebody in their life who always made things better for them, that they never had to feel consequences. Like, I feel like they are finally realizing that life has real consequences. I also feel like they're used to being chosen. Like, I'm not sure if anyone has ever broken up with this person, or they're the one who's always doing the breaking up. So I feel like they can't imagine that you would walk away from them, that anybody would walk away from them, and especially that you would walk away from them. Like, they really feel superior, or at least they felt superior. Okay, connection in between. I feel like they're shocked, and I'm hearing appalled. Like, the audacity, like, their ego is very high. Yeah, we have the King of Wands in reverse. So, yeah, it's giving audacity. This is the connection in between. So, I feel like you both are saying to each other, how dare you? But for different reasons. So, this person is saying, like, how dare you reject me because I'm so wonderful. And you're saying the same thing to them. How dare you try to play me behind my back or do shady, sneaky things because you think I'm stupid? Because guys, sometimes they think, oh, you don't have receipts. Oh, you don't have the text messages. Oh, you don't have proof. You think that women need proof? We don't need proof. The only proof we need is your actions. If you are texting somebody every day for weeks, and then out of the blue, there's no text message for days, that's the proof right there. If you think the other person's going to be like, oh, they're just busy. Bro, seriously? Like, you need to grow up. So anyways, yeah, we have the Emperor in reverse. So I feel like I'm hearing something about waking up. So I feel like something in this connection is waking up. I feel like both people are more grounded and realizing like it's not a fantasy, that real life is hard. Like the Emperor is the type of person who has seen it all, done it all, been there, done that, got the degree. So I feel like, you know, the connection is going to, I hear like upgrade, like advance. Like, I don't know if down the road, like, you two might be, like, I don't know, marriage counselors, or like teach people how to navigate relationships or something like that, like higher learning. Okay, let's see Divine Feminine. Yeah, she's got this last reading too, Judgment. So I feel like this is Spirit just confirming like you are on the right path, Divine Feminine, that your feelings are, I'm hearing correct, that your feelings are valid. To stay true to who you are, like this soft, feathery person that you are, this light in the darkness. Like, don't allow this situation or anybody to like change your energy, your natural state of being, which is positive. So it's like confirmation from Spirit just to say like remain positive. Hold on, give me just 1 second. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles. I feel like Divine Feminine has to be open to receiving something positive. I feel like there's going to be good news coming for Divine Feminine. I think she's going to have to make a choice also about something very practical, very worldly, very like, you know, like if somebody asked you, for example, you know, do you want, you know, a pair of jeans, or do you want a piece of jewelry? Like, it's physical, like, you know. But I'm also hearing like, what will it take? Something like that. What will it take for you to like forgive me or move on, or let's like, I feel like the other person just wants to move forward, but you're like, we're not going to move forward without compensation. That's how I feel. Compensation. There needs to be compensation for the harm that has been done. And it doesn't even have to be physical. It could be like time. Like if this person is going to spend like a lot of time to fix this kind of thing, like if it's going to cost them time and money, as opposed to just words that are meaningless and free. Words are so free that people just use them up. Yeah. So we have the Temperance in reverse. I'm hearing something like the timing is off. The timing is not right. So something to do with time right now. So I'm not sure if Divine Feminine is just buying time, like asking for more time, saying, you know, I'm too close to the situation right now. Like, even if I wanted to forgive you, like, I would need more time. Like, I'm not ready, is what I feel like. Yeah. And then the Ace of Cups. So I feel like Spirit is trying to soften Divine Feminine's heart and just like be with her and be like, you know, you're not the only one going through this. You know, this is not the first one to go through heartbreak. You know, like Spirit is here for you. Like, reach out to your friends and family and girlfriends and like shower yourself with love and support that you deserve, to like focus on what you need. Like, you have wants, needs, and desires that matter too. You can't only be a giver, you know. It's like your time to receive, you know. Okay, let's see Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine. Let's see what Divine Masculine has. The Three of Cups. So I'm reading this two ways. One way, I feel like Divine Masculine would like to get together, see you in person, have a conversation. Like, they miss holding you, touching you, laughing with you. But I also feel like they are using distractions right now to deal with the pain of not being with you. So on the surface, their friends and family may not realize or know that they're going through anything. Like, they might be playing it off like really, really cool, you know, cool guy, no feelings. Okay, the Two of Pentacles, Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine. Okay, yeah. So I feel like the Page of Wands in reverse. I don't know why, but I feel like this person basically feels like they chose the wrong person. Like, they chose somebody over you. And I feel like they made the wrong choice. Like, they regret their choice. And again, it doesn't always have to be like, oh, this person slept with somebody. Just even giving their attention to somebody while purposely ignoring you is painful. Now, they might come in with a story saying, well, I didn't sleep with this person. It doesn't matter if you slept with them or not. The fact is, like, you're being disrespectful. You know that you're involved with somebody and you say that you have intentions. So why would you disrespect that person? And then on top of that, try to play it off like you're busy, like you're working, like you're being productive when you're just being sneaky. Yeah. Let's see, the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles for Divine Masculine. The Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So I feel like whatever advice this person got from somebody was along the lines of, you know, there will always be options. There will always be temptation. You will be attracted to other people, but it's about your character that makes you who you are. It's not about not being attracted to somebody. You're never going to find one person that you're like, this is the most attractive person and I will never be attracted to anybody else ever again. Like, that's so unrealistic. The world is full of beautiful people. But if you're going to like chase after every beautiful thing that passes you by, you're basically going to be a slave to your desire. Like, you're not going to be your own person. So I feel like, you know, Divine Masculine got some advice from somebody older who told them, like, you know, if you really care about this connection, you really care about this person, you have to face yourself. You can't blame this other person to say, they're not good enough for me. If they're not good enough for you, then leave them alone, right? They're not good. Like, if you feel like you deserve better or you think you are better, then go find better. But don't drag this person through the mud while you figure out which one is better. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So we have, the Four of Cups. So I feel like divine masculine is really in his emotions right now. Even if he did get what he wanted, he wasn't satisfied with it. It's just like buying something brand new. Every time you buy something new, you really, really want it. And then after you get it, all of a sudden it's like not exciting anymore. Like, what happened to me recently? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I bought this course online and I had been thinking about it for weeks before I bought it. It wasn't even an impulse buy. And then after I purchased the course, I started watching the videos and learning a little bit. And then now I find myself like avoiding it. So it's just like, how valuable is something that you say you really want, you finally get it, and then you neglect it, basically. You ignore it. And it's one thing to do that to an online course. It's another whole different thing to do that to a whole human being with emotions, with a person. So, in some ways, I feel like divine masculine is salty about something from his past that happened to him. So, I'm not sure if somebody treated him like an option and now he has his guard up to be like, well, I want to see what it feels like to treat somebody else the way that I was treated. But the problem is, it wasn't you who caused the first hurt. So they're hurting you because somebody hurt them, but you weren't the person who hurt them. So it's just messed up. You know what I mean? They say hurt people, but I like to say healed people heal people. Okay, the connection in between for the Page of Cups in reverse, I'll take it. The King of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords in reverse, yeah. So I feel like Spirit is saying, when you play with people's emotions, I'm hearing like the worst things happen. Like, it's the worst thing you can do is to play with somebody's emotions, because I watch this show called Fatal Vows, and it's all about people who fell in love, got married, and then one of them ends up killing the other. And it's always a crime of passion, like, it's all fun and games until an eye gets poked out. Like, you know what I mean? Crimes of passion. Like, you play with people's emotions, you're asking for the unknown to happen. You don't know how that person's going to react, especially when it's new and you don't know that person. And I feel like divine masculine was like expecting divine feminine to like crash out, like show up at his house, show up at his job, like just like harass him. Like, he wanted a spectacle, a show, and he didn't get it. You know what I mean? Or vice versa, but from what I'm reading, this is what I see. So I feel like, you play with fire, you're going to get burnt, kind of thing. I'm hearing something like no one is innocent. So there could be wrongs on both sides. Yeah, it's like, okay, the Fool. We have the Hanged Man and the Justice card. So I feel like something is going to be corrected in this connection. I feel like, again, something has been grounded in that it's not a fantasy. Real life, I'm hearing like real life sucks. Like, real life hurts. Like, it's not a fairy tale. There's no like happily ever after. I feel like it's a lot of work to have a healthy relationship. And with the Justice card and balance, it's like, I feel like both people have certain things that they need to remove from their life, whether that's like people, places, or things. Like, if you want a healthy relationship, you're going to have to make space for the other person. mentally, physically, like making space for them. I don't know why, but I do feel like I'm hearing the word like forgiveness. Like, I feel like when you're in a long-term relationship, like, you're going to have to forgive that person like so many times because people are imperfect and they will constantly make chaos happen to like test you. That's how I feel with the Justice card too. It's like, you know, people will test each other to see, like, do you still care? Can I get a reaction from you? Oh my God, like, my fucking nose is running so bad. Oh, give me a second. Fuck sakes. I have a cold flu. Like, this sucks. It is sick. Sucks. Oh. Oh, it's cold season, man. Everybody has a cold right now. Shit. So the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So I don't think I've ever seen this pair come out like this. The Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands in reverse. I don't think I've ever seen this come out like this. So I feel like there probably could be something surprising happening. I feel like in a weird way, I don't see the connection going anywhere. Like, I don't see it dissolving. I think there does need to be a conversation, a big conversation. I feel like the feelings can be fleeting at times. Like, they can come and go. Like, one day you wake up and you're like, yes, this is my person. Then the next day you wake up and you're like, you know, I don't think so. I don't know about this person. And then the third day you wake up and you're like, absolutely. And then it's like hot and cold, running hot and cold. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's like running hot and cold on both sides. So I feel like you guys need to find like a lukewarm solution where it's not always hot and it's not always cold. It's somewhere in the middle. All right. So thank you for watching Angel of Tarot. I gotta go. See you later.